How does immunotherapy fight lymphoma treatment resistance? Imagine your immune system as a highly trained army, constantly on alert to protect your body. Sometimes, lymphoma cells find clever ways to hide or defend themselves from this army, making treatment more difficult. Immunotherapy works by boosting or rearming the immune system to recognize and destroy these sneaky cancer cells. It targets specific pathways and cells involved in immune evasion, aiming to restore the immune system's ability to see and attack lymphoma effectively. Lymphoma cells can develop resistance by reducing the expression of molecules like major histocompatibility complex proteins, which are essential for immune recognition. They may also produce signals that deactivate immune cells or create an environment that suppresses immune responses altogether. This immunosuppressive tumor microenvironment makes it harder for immune cells to do their job. Immunotherapy strategies are designed to counteract these tactics. One major approach is immune checkpoint inhibitors. These drugs block proteins like PD-1 and CTLA-4 on T cells or their ligands on lymphoma cells. Normally, these proteins act as brakes to prevent overactive immune responses, but lymphoma can exploit them to hide. By releasing these brakes, immune checkpoint inhibitors reinvigorate T cells, allowing them to attack lymphoma cells more effectively. However, some tumors can develop resistance to these drugs, often due to changes in the tumor microenvironment or alternative inhibitory pathways. Researchers are working on combination therapies and biomarkers to predict who will benefit. Another key strategy involves monoclonal antibodies, such as rituximab, which targets specific markers on lymphoma cells like CD20. These antibodies help destroy cancer cells through mechanisms like antibody-dependent cellular cytotoxicity and complement activation. Resistance can occur if lymphoma cells downregulate the target antigen or find ways to avoid apoptosis, the process of programmed cell death. Combining these antibodies with agents that sensitize tumor cells to death or boost immune effector functions can help overcome resistance. Adoptive cellular therapies, including CAR T-cell therapy, are also making a difference. These treatments engineer a patient's T cells to recognize and attack lymphoma cells directly. Because they are highly specific and active, they can bypass some resistance mechanisms, even in environments that suppress immune responses. Modulating the tumor microenvironment is another promising area. Immunotherapies aim to reduce the number of immunosuppressive cells, like certain macrophages and myeloid-derived suppressor cells, or block metabolites like adenosine that inhibit immune activity. By changing this environment, immune cells can better attack lymphoma. Finally, scientists are exploring ways to target immune evasion pathways directly. This includes reversing changes like downregulation of antigen presentation or mutations in immune regulatory genes. Strategies involve epigenetic modifiers or agents targeting other immune checkpoints such as LAG3 and TIM3. In summary, immunotherapy fights lymphoma treatment resistance by restoring and enhancing the immune system's ability to recognize and eliminate cancer cells that have learned to evade traditional therapies. It complements existing treatments and is increasingly personalized based on the specific characteristics of each lymphoma and its environment. While these advances are exciting, resistance to immunotherapy itself can still develop, which is why ongoing research is vital. If you or someone you know is considering immunotherapy, it's important to consult healthcare professionals to understand the best options tailored to individual circumstances.